Hi everybody. I just wanted to show you what I've been up to today. This is, I've started this today, it's a 12 by 12 inch panel, oil on panel, and I just wanted to give you a demonstration of how I do the trees. I know I've showed you that in the past, but this is, I just want to go into a little bit more depth and show you some close-ups. We'll get past this blocking in stage and I'll show you the techniques I use. Normally I'd try and get one of these pictures painted in a day, certainly 2 days, but it is a shorter day today, so I've got to pick the kids up from school today, so I'm just going to get it blocked in, get working on the distance, and hopefully we'll finish the rest of it tomorrow. You know, there really is no secret to blocking in. It's just about filling the panel with paint and getting rid of that white. I will one day. I'll show you how I do it, but there's no real secret to it. Anyone can do it. Okay, so here we go. And as you can see, I'm putting the canopies in. This is the first layer. So it's just straight over the top of the paint that's been blocked in. I'm just going to add the canopies, and the brush I'm using is made by 𝐓𝐸 and it's a flat hog. I mean, this brush actually is getting a little bit old now, and usually I'd like to, doing this sort of detail, I'd like to use a newer, sharper brush, but when we go in closer in a second, you'll see the effect that type of brush has. It's almost a triangular shape of paint on the panel there, and that really does. I mean, they're not. Here they look bigger brush strokes than they are. They're actually quite small, and it's quite time consuming. And this is actually only one layer, so there'll be another 2 or 3 layers that are going to go over the top of this, but that's essentially what I'm doing. You're doing the canopies en masse, you know, you're not trying to paint every individual leaf, you can't do that, but you're just trying to give the look. You're almost trying to fool the eye. And this is the second layer we're putting on here. And you know, you're not trying to go over the whole thing. This is just the tops. This is just where the sunlight is shining on the tops of the trees here. So this is layer 2, but probably there's at least another layer that's going to go on here. You might even have a second one over the top a bit later on. But I thought it was worth showing you. I think it gives you a good idea. And you can use the same technique for the trees in the foreground as well. I tend to change it a little bit. I tend to go a little bit more detailed, so I would use a different brush and I would almost draw the leaves on. and here you can see, same technique. It is a different brush. It's a manky old brush. It's one of my oldest brushes. In fact, this brush, when I had it from new, I actually took it down into the workshop, and using a grinder I messed it up a little bit, and actually it's been a really good brush. But sometimes using a new brush, it just doesn't work, so you have to be, you have to be quite inventive to try and get the effects you want. And occasionally a brush will run out, it will stop working, and I'll have to try and make another. But that gives you an idea, and I'm going to show you the rest of this video later on in the week. I'll show you to finish. I'll do the video to finish, and I'll show you there are quite a few more techniques in this. But it's a nice picture, and I think it'll be worth tuning in to see that finished. But thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.